MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM is excited to bring you 2016 Colorado High School basketball. Tonight's game features the visiting Aspen Skiers and your Moffat County Bulldogs. Action brought to you by these Moffat County Proud businesses. Bank of Colorado, there's only one. Severson Supply and Rental. 3B Enterprises, Sand, Rock, and Gravel Products. Rocky Mountain Machinery, your local Kubota dealer, machines that move mountains. Cook Chevrolet, Ford, and Subaru. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Severson Supply and Rental. Mountain Air Spray. Colorado Northwestern Community College, home of the Spartans. GCR Tires and Service, your local tire destination in Craig. DNP, Duran and Pierce Contractors. Craig Family Dental. Chaos Inc. Identity Graphics. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Epp and Associates, Professional Land Surveyors. Bear River Young Life. Rocky Mountain Automotive. Craig Veterinary Clinic. We'll be right back with tonight's game here on Moffat County Proud. The Colorado High School Activities Association would like you to know that the schools taking part in today's event are part of the nearly 353 members of the Colorado High School Activities Association. As member schools, we promote and protect the privilege of participation in interscholastic athletics and activities. We also promote lifetime values like respect, hard work, teamwork, sporting behavior, and citizenship. We help reach and motivate students. We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership. We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids. We are the Colorado High School Activities Association. Athletics is an important part of the Moffat County and Aspen school educational programs. Participation in athletics should be a part of the education of as many students as is practical and possible. Participation in athletics and activities should contribute to the development of physical skills, emotional maturity, health and happiness, social competence, and moral values. Competition and cooperation are both components of the American way of life. All right, it's basketball time. I love being at home, Shane. It's always fun. We got the visiting Aspen Skiers, the Moffat County girls looking to come back and win another championship in the conference. And first game back after break, what are the keys to the game after that long wait over winter break?
Well, I'll tell you what, Mr. Hayfie, with the temperature outside going to be approaching minus 33 degrees, let's heat this gym up with some great shooting and let's have a hot start.
Yeah, I get it. Hot start for the Bulldogs, key number one. Key number two, Bulldogs have to play relentless defense. And they have been so good at that in years past, and we've seen that this year as well. And that's going to be big after break. You wonder how your legs are going to hold up. And with relentless defense, you're quick on the court, you're quick on your feet, you stay on your toes, and you move. So let's see if they can pull off that relentless D tonight.
And you led perfectly into my third part, and that is shake off the rust from this long Christmas break. Come out here firing, and hey, let's see what they can do tonight. And we appreciate you being here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Want to say thanks to Severson Supply and thanks to Bank of Colorado for sponsoring our keys to the game.
Alternating your starters for tonight's varsity ladies basketball. For Aspen, number 11, Simone Lamont. For your Lady Bulldogs, number 1, the Flash, Alex Hamilton. For Aspen, number 14, Liza Vaccarello. For your Lady Bulldogs, number 10, the Energizer, Jenna Camilletti. For Aspen, number 22, Lexi Ferlissi. For your Lady Bulldogs, number 20, the Outlaw, Joe C. King. Number 33 for Aspen, Fiona Lupe. For your Lady Bulldogs, number 32, the finisher, Maddie Jo Dusick. for Aspen, number 42, Clara Sanchez. And last but not least, for your Lady Bulldogs, number 40, Hustle McKenna Baker! Now let me hear you, let's be loud and proud. Heat up this building. Let's get ready to rumble! Now we want to get up to pass out. Thank you.
Well, Shane, the Lady Bulldogs look like they're ready to go. They said, hey, we had enough of Christmas break. We're ready to get back into action. Let's see how they started off here. Aspen Skiers, Moffat County coming up.
Yeah, how much fun is this, my man? I love it. Hearing a loud, proud gym. And as I said earlier, it is warm in here because it is cold outside.
All right, on for the Bulldogs. You said it. Is Alex Hamilton, Jenna Camilletti, Josie King, Maddie Jo Duzick, and McKenna Baker. McKenna Baker will take the jump ball. She's going to face off against number 42, Clara Sanchez.
Well, and you know, my friend, the last time I had these basketball teams, we were up in the Pepsi Center, and I didn't have you with me, so I'm sure glad to have you back out here with me tonight. So welcome back, brother. Glad to have you.
We're ready to be here. And kind of a weird tip ball, but it's going to go Moffat County way. Here we go.
Let's see what we're going to do offensively tonight. As you said in the keys to the game, I didn't hit on it hard enough. Defense is what we are all about. We don't have quite the scoring potential this year, but we can still play just as good a defense. A great drive, and there's a nice shot. 2 points for your Bulldogs from Jenna Camilletti.
Aspen Skiers having a hard time getting across the timeline. Finally, they break it. Here's that tough D by the Bulldogs. In for the steal is Baker. She's going to get called for the foul.
Yeah, a quick early foul, and you know what? That first offensive series, fantastic. We had several passes, a backdoor cut, drive to the hoop, wide open layup, and the key so far this year, we haven't made our easy shots. And right off the bat tonight, nice easy layup, and we put it in.
Yeah, and always nice to see when you come up and you set up your offense and the shot you get is a layup. Always like that.
Heck yeah. Whoever is the most open with a shot, obviously going to take it, but set people up, set them up for success, and make those shots.
All right, tough D causes the turnover, and Alex Hamilton will take it across midcourt for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, at the end of the day, what a difference now. We just got done with our Christmas break. We're fresh back on the court, but because we played on the 23rd, and there's a nice shot missed by number 40, and because we played on the 23rd during the break, not as nearly as long of a break as we usually have. Here we go, Hamilton driving to the hoop. Oh, look like she was fouled.
Oh, somehow saves it, but going to go right to a skier, and they'll bring it back.
Yeah, but it'll count as a turnover there. Here, Aspen launches away, misses off the back iron, off the top of the backboard, and missed secondary shot there. Good rebounding, though, by Aspen. And now the outlaw, King with the ball. She gets it up top to Hamilton.
Bulldogs quick in transition to Duzick. She's fouled. She's going to go to the line for the first free throws. I like how quick the Bulldogs went into transition and got that ball down the court fast.
Yeah, you know, they got it to their big scorer inside. Maddie Jo Duzick was the MVP of the game, played in the Pepsi Center against Coleridge, and pretty sweet. She got to be up on the big screen, and she got a basketball autographed by the team. I bet that will go in the mantle forever with her family.
Without a doubt. Duzick puts the first one in, a 2. Second shot up, nothing but net. Beautiful touch, and subs will come in. Going to be Kinley Bernice coming in for the Bulldogs. Kinley Bernice, just a sophomore, 5'9".
And Baker comes out, had a good start, but immediately you want to make sure everybody stays out of foul trouble and get your rotation.
Full court press, Shane, by the Bulldogs. Aspen does a great job breaking it quickly.
Nice steal by Hamilton.
Hamilton so quick. You called it, in for the steal. Loose ball comes out. Moffat County will keep it.
So 4-0 right now with 6 minutes and 9 seconds remaining early in this ball game in the first quarter. Already the Bulldogs with a 4-0 lead. Let's see, they set up their out-of-bounds play. Wide open, long distance, and trifecta.
Jana Camilletti, 6:03 on the clock, 7-0 Bulldog lead.
And that is what you want to see coming out of break. Shooting and hitting nothing but net left and right. Nice job, Bulldog ladies.
Yeah, and just defensively, just a collapse there by the Skiers as Camilletti had an uncontested, wide open. Nobody even close, Shane.
I mean, it can be a nightmare playing against our Lady Bulldogs as far as defensively, because there's just nowhere to put the ball sometimes. There's no one to pass it to, and right there it causes things like that. You step in, turnover, Lady Bulldogs going down the court with a 7-0 lead.
And Bernice will come back out, and back on for the Bulldogs is Baker. Baker, a junior for the Bulldogs, having a great year so far. 5'11".
Boom, and King drives to the hoop baseline, and when she heats up, it's trouble, and nice that she puts her first shot in of the night. And the travel, another turnover forced by our Lady Bulldogs.
Like to see the Bulldogs, they take their time, they run that offense. Great ball movement. There's the shot by King. Rattles around inside, but doesn't find the bottom. There was a cutting Hamilton, just misses. Rebound to the Skiers.
You know, they're letting them play right now, and I'm totally fine with that. I love it when the flow is just up and down the court. Unless somebody gets hammered, let them play. Good backdoor cut by Aspen. But they're lucky just to get inbounds. There's a good steal. Here we go. Lady Bulldogs going up the court.
Camilletti will take it across this time. Now she slows it down as she pulls up. And the Bulldogs start working it again. Shane, you had mentioned the refs, and the three refs here, Murr, Haddon, and Irvin, all with tons of experience. They do a great job. And guys, if you're, when you watch this, because I know you're gonna, because they talk to me about how they evaluate their game, and they can see if they're in the right position, making the right calls, things like that. Well, these guys, Aspen came to me before, a couple of their players, I was talking to them earlier, and they told me, man, we love playing in Craig because the refs down here, they always let you play ball, and that's what we're seeing right now.
Yeah, again, I mean, down here you've got experience with, I believe, Irvin, yes, he was reffing back in the 70s, like when my dad was a coach for the middle school basketball. So, as you said, great referees, and at the end of the day, these guys are having fun too, and doing a great job.
Free throws up, no good. Rebound to the Skiers, 9-0 lead for the Bulldogs. And another steal, good job by King. She anticipates the pass and overshoots there just by a tad.
Yeah, trying to get that fast break going, just a little bit of an overshot on that pass. Duzic tries to jump out of bounds and throw it in bounds. And one last thing about the officials, as you said, how high of a compliment is that they ask us for our cards so that they can watch our tape of the game and evaluate themselves using our video, which is awesome. And it also makes me be on my best behavior.
Absolutely. Hamilton will pick up the loose ball for the Bulldogs. 3:48 left here in the first period. Camilletti eyes in the three, and it's good. She's 2 for 2. 12-0 lead for the Bulldogs.
Yeah, she is now approaching on fire, 2 in a row, and her shoes are starting to glow. Here we go, another steal, another turnover, Aspen. The outlaw, Josie King, breaking ankles. Nice shot, good pass. So the dime, the assist goes to King, and the points goes to Maddie Jo Duzic. We have a timeout for our Lady Bulldogs. We'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
A couple subs come in for the Bulldogs. Kinley Bernice back on the court, as is Emma Samuelson, the senior, and Brooke Gumber, the junior, tallest Lady Bulldog, standing at 6 foot.
Yeah, we've got the triple towers. We have a 5'10", 5'11", and 6-footer on our ladies team, and that's pretty good height distributed evenly.
And Brooke, Shane, I have her in a couple classes during the day. And we'll stand back to back to see who's taller. And I tell her I have her just beat by a little bit, but I think she really has me beat.
Well, what I found over here is my belly pulls me down. I used to be 6 foot, now I'm 5'10", but that's that 8 inches of belly pulling me down.
So, Brooke, I'm telling you they have you at 6 foot, but I'm giving you 6'1".
Yeah, absolutely. Here we go. Oh, but you know, we were open early there. Joe Duzick jumped down low on the post, clapping her hands. She was open, but the pass came a little bit too late. But it is off of Aspen. So the Bulldogs will be inbound. Let's see what play they run here on their inbounds play.
Samuelson thinks about it, pulls up, holds it. And the Bulldogs move it around. .235 in this first period. And Bulldogs are going to get called for the walk. Turnover goes to the Skiers.
Those nervous feet, you know, sometimes when that initial pass that you have set in your mind to go to isn't there, you dribble your feet a little bit there. So the travel, Lady Bulldogs will go back to their defense. Let's see if they can hold Aspen to 0 points here in this first quarter as we have 2 minutes and 15 seconds remaining.
Aspen with an open three.
Ah, jinxed us, Kip, just like that.
There, and Aspen breaks the ice, 14-3, and a nice shot.
Yeah, Simone Lamont hits the bottom of the barrel with that three-point shot. 14-3, as you said.
Samuelson brings it in, and it's stripped from behind by number 11, Simone Lamont.
Yeah, so back-to-back big plays for that lady skier as she drops a three and then stops Emma Samuelson for the steal.
Lamont, a junior for the Skiers.
And our Energizer bunny right there, number 1, Alex Hamilton. She's everywhere, and she is full of energy as she runs up and down this court.
Emma Samuelson, tough defense on Lamont. And tipped out of there by Gumber. She's going to get called for the foul, but wasn't going to allow the easy shot for the Skiers. Good defense. When you're playing tough defense, you're going to give up some fouls.
Yeah, I mean, down low, you never want to give that easy shot, no layups. Make them earn both points at the free throw line.
So Sanchez eyes it in. Really high arc on that ball, gets the Aspen roll and counts, and it's 14-4.
As I was saying before, we were taught when we were young, Kip, by a great coach to shoot like you're shooting out of a phone booth. Nowadays, the kids tell me, what's a phone booth?
Yeah. And this one tips off the front of the rim, rebound, Gumber. And we're down to just over 60 seconds left in this first period.
Bulldogs working it around, trying to get it inside. There we go. The cut, the backdoor cuts off those passes. 55 seconds remaining first quarter. Bulldogs up 14-4. Aspen hanging in there.
And
the travel again.
Yeah, travel just barely got away. But that's one of those things where if you would have threw it there, you might give up an easy layup. So actually, that's a wise decision after you are about to make that pass to say, hey, I'm not going to do that. So turnover with 43 seconds left, Aspen ball.
As another of those cases where you deny that initial pass, your first idea to pass, if it's not there, those feet just get a little bit nervous, and that's what happened to Samuelson. Now we're down to 30 seconds remaining in the first period. Good defense. Another nice shot by number 14 now for Aspen, and that will be Liza Veccarello. So 14-6, Kip, this game looked like we might hold to no points, or we thought, and now they're almost half of what we are right now.
Yeah,
nice pass.
There we go. Gumber cut through the paint, puts it in. Bulldogs up 16-6 as you hear the buzzer, and it's the end of one.
A fantastic way to end that first quarter. And now let's go ahead and thank all of our wonderful sponsors who have made it possible for us to be here.
You're right, Shane. Say thanks to all of our sponsors, beginning with Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Machinery, your local Kubota dealer, Cook, Chevrolet, Ford, and Subaru, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Air Spray, Colorado Northwestern Community College, GCR Tires and Service, DNP, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Craig Family Dental, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, McDonald's, Epp and Associates Professional Land Surveyors, Bear River Young Life, Rocky Mountain Automotive, and Craig Veterinary Clinic. We'll be right back with the second period. Bulldogs up 16-6. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Ball to begin this second period. Back on the court for the Bulldogs. Tell you a little bit about each of these girls. Alex Hamilton, senior. She's 5'2". Janet Camilletti a junior. She stands at 5'6". Josie King, the senior, at 5'6". Maddie Jo Duzick, the senior, at 5'10", and McKenna Baker, the junior, at 5'11".
Aspen right now trying to work it inside. Settles for the outside shot. Air ball, but good rebound. Oh, and it goes in.
Yeah, tough rebounding by Sanchez. Right spot, right time, and that's all about position.
Right now, from a 12-0 or 14-0 lead, now it's 16-8, and Aspen has battled back in this game.
Yeah, what you thought was going to be a blowout there real fast, Aspen is chipping away. Maddie Jo going back to the line.
As we spoke of earlier, I believe at this point, and this is a positive thing for Aspen, they already have more points right now, I believe, than they did in the game last year that we had in that very first playoff game against us.
I think you're right. Maddie Jo, perfect 3 for 3 from the line. 17-8, Bulldog lead.
Yeah, she's a devastating sniper. Don't jinx her now. And just like that, I have the kiss of death tonight, my friend.
Rebound to the Skiers. Shane's making me laugh up here.
I'm going to start jinxing everybody else, not our girls.
I still remember playing football with Shane, and he was superstitious. Didn't wash his socks for like 7 years.
No, I still have those socks. They walk around on their own.
Hamilton over to King. King always dangerous from outside. If you leave her open, she is not going to hesitate, and she'll take that shot every time.
Yeah, you know, and what we've seen now, it's still really early in this season for our basketball. But we've seen that our ladies, at the end of the day, they're going to be great defensively. We just have to find our shooters. And there's a shot missed by Hamilton, good rebound by King. And let's start over our offense again. So this entire season, here we go, the shot, trifecta missed by King. It's going to be all about learning our offense, finding our scores, setting up that tempo. We know the defense is there. We've just got to build that offense.
And tipped out of there by Baker, picked up by Camilletti. Wisely slows it down and kicks it out to King. Nice pass by King to Duzick, not able to convert, picked up by Baker, and she'll finish the deal. 19-8, 6 minutes left in the first half.
Yeah, it was a great job by King on the initial, where they set you up for success, as they say. She set up Jo Duzick, she missed it, but great rebound by Baker. And it got the 2, and now we've got the steal. Fast break, 1-on-2. Hamilton takes it all on her own, misses the shot, but she's going to the free throw line to shoot 2.
Yeah, tough shot the way to have to finish, because you got that player in your face giving you some of the body, and Hamilton is able to still get it up there, just didn't quite get the roll.
See how her free throw starts tonight. And that's off the back iron. And those are tough. They look perfect when they release out of your hands, and then just barely off the back iron. So see how she does on her second shot tonight. And tether, as they say, almost wrapped the net. So 20-8, 5:42 remaining in the second period. And still a lot to be done in this game for our Lady Bulldogs.
And a big steal by Baker. Left-handed layup, count it, 22-8, and that was all set up by big defense. We said relentless defense is what the Bulldogs have to have, and you just saw a little bit of it right there.
Yep, drive straight to the hoop, put it down with authority. The old boom shakalaka, here it's come again. King to the house, drops it in. Looks like she was fouled, but it is not better as she drops in 2.
King, what a great job there. You saw the little hesitation. If she would have went up with her initial layup probably would have been blocked. She pulls it down and then gets that roll. Beautiful shot by King. 5:06 left, 24-8, Bulldog lead. Timeout.
Here we go, kid. We were
MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
just saying that Aspen had hung very well in this game, and that was the first moment that they made a couple of those mistakes, and it was just the things that you don't want to do. So their coach wisely takes the timeout there, and they'll be inbounding now, down 24-8 to our Lady Bulldogs.
And Moffat County in a full court man defense, and Aspen will break it. Getting trapped on the edge there, and going to get called for the reach. But Moffat County doing such a good job just being that pestering defense where you're just always in the face, always in the right place, like that little fly that will never go away.
Yeah, you're just a little bulldog that's jumping around. Hey, 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 hey. Just, you can't ever quite swat it out of the way. And you can see there, our coach doing a good job, and he's telling them, he's saying, don't reach, don't reach. There's a nice drive, and Aspen puts it in as they drive baseline to the hoop and make it now a 24-10 ball game.
That's Lamont again for the Skiers. She probably has at least half of the Skier points.
Yeah, she came ready to play, and she's playing her heart out. It's going to be a good job by the Bulldogs. It's going to be actually it's going to be Aspen ball. So that was a turnover, not a good job. The first one we've had in a while. And again, Kenley Nebeker, our head coach, rooting on his girls here. Let's see what they can do defensively. And they're going to call that reach foul again, and we were just saying, don't reach. And again, our head coach just telling his girls, please, hands up over your head, play good, smart defense, but don't reach. I mean, how many sports can you think of when they're talking about playing defense, they say don't reach. It's across all the formats, don't reach.
Aspen, bounce pass, they'll bring it into play to Lamont. Way outside, the three-pointer goes way long.
Yeah, the bank was closed on that one.
Camilletti eyes it in. Off the back. Picked up by the Skiers.
Go Aspen back down to the left side of our gymnasium. Good job there by Samuelson. She forces possibly a turnover here. Great hustle. Throw it up to your open player. Here we go to the rack. Oh, and missed the layup.
Little too much on that one. Just couldn't find its way to the bottom.
Yep, Bernice just a little bit nervous on that shot. She'll get another opportunity. 24-10, your Lady Bulldogs ahead.
3:30 now left in this first half.
When Aspen just kind of throws that one up there. That was number 33, Fiona Lupe. She tried, and now the Bulldogs get down quickly. And Bernice is going to go to the free throw line to shoot two.
And you were right, Shane. You said, Bernice, you'll get another attempt. And it only took the very next time we had the ball, and she got her chance, and now she's at the free throw line.
Yep. Don't ever dwell on the past. Think about the future. And she did. And the future is her shooting 2 free throws right now. Let's see if she can drop both.
One of the things you always got to think about in all sports, but it is, you can't dwell on the past for too long. And in basketball, everything happens so fast that if you're dwelling on that shot you just missed, you might not be covering the person you're supposed to be, and they're making a layup. So you got to instantly forget, get back, recover, and do what you can on the next play.
Yeah, forget about good rebound by our Lady Bulldogs there. Number 10 with the assist. Nope. She's going to bring it back out to the top. It'll be Jana Camilletti. Great job rebounding that. Set up the offense again. Trying to get to Samuelson. Baker now. Tried to drop it inside to Samuelson. We're going to have 2 of our starters coming back in. Good job by our reserves that we're in.
So Jana Camilletti will come out and McKenna Baker back out.
So King is going to be inbounding here. Again, they ran their out-of-bounds play. Nice open shot. Bernice misses the 3-point play. Good rebound by Aspen.
So been stuck at 24-10 for a few minutes as nobody's able to find the bottom of the net. Aspen puts up another shot. That one will go. That's Sanchez, the senior for the Skiers.
And again, they've equaled half of our score, but that's something very positive for Aspen right now. Hanging in there in this game. Let's see if King will drive to the hoop here. Tries to pass it inside, gets her own pass back. That's the one part of King's game that we talked about, and I talked to her family too. If we could just get her to drive to that hoop, it's going to open up so much of her outside shooting, which she is deadly at. So still nice, just taking their time right here. A lot of patience.
Aspen staying in the man-to-man defense. Moffat County working their offense. So many cuts through. I like the offense and how we're setting it up. You just got cutting Bulldogs through the lane over and over and over again, and the Bulldogs are patient. And then you get that. You get the layup because of it. Great job, Samuelson. Way to take the baseline.
Yeah, Samuelson drives baseline, ducks under, dipsy-do dunkaroo for 2, and your Bulldogs finally got off of that 24 spot as they're up 26-12. And King wisely just lets it go out of bounds. So with a minute 12 left in the second period, we'll be inbounding here and see what the Bulldogs have up their sleeves here for the last minute of this second period. Saw there Alex Hamilton went down pretty hard, but she jumps right back up, makes a nice cut, misses the pass. And now let's see if Aspen wants to hold, see if they can hold for the last 47 seconds here, going to a stall. But look at that, there's the steal.
Kinley Bernice has to pull up as the Aspen defender cuts in front. And now the Bulldogs will work for the last shot of the first half. 30 seconds and counting.
Nice job cutting back and forth, setting up some really nice screens. Backdoor cuts. There's a nice pass. Gets Samuelson. Oh, and it's a clean stuff by Aspen's, one of their better players tonight, number 11. Down to 10 seconds left now. Aspen will get this last shot of the first half.
And way off target. No good. 1.3 on the clock. And we were talking about this other day. I was talking about it with Coach Payton, and I can't remember what he said. But you have to have, and I don't remember what it is, 1.3 seconds or 0.7 seconds, something like that, where there's actually enough time to get the ball out of your hand where it's humanly impossible.
Yeah,
now 1.3, you do have enough time. And Aspen not able to convert. 26-12 is how it ends. Shane, what's your take on the first half?
You know, we came out really strong. Let's be honest, at one point 12-0 or 14-0, playing great defense. A little bit of a sluggish second half or second quarter, but right now we've got our shooters making good shots. They're hitting their open shots, and so far it's pretty much what we thought, but give Aspen credit. They've made shots, they're playing good sound defense and rebounding well, and right now it's a 26-12 game, way closer than any of the games over the last 4 years with Aspen.
I want to say thanks tonight to all of our sponsors. Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Air Spray, Colorado Northwestern Community College, GCR Tires and Service, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Craig Family Dental, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, McDonald's, Epp and Associates, Professional Land Surveyors, Fair River Young Life, Rocky Mountain Automotive, and Craig Veterinary Clinic. We'll be right back with the second half. It's Lady Bulldog basketball on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. So Moffat County is going to take it to start this second half after that 26-point first half. Skiers got to be happy, though. Quick three-point shot by King. That's not going to fall. Picked up by Hamilton. Skiers have to be happy, though, because last year they came in here and didn't even get into double digits. And so they're playing really well right now. Much improved team from what we saw last season. Bulldogs will lose a grip on that one. Picked up by the Skiers. And the one girl that's been dangerous for the Skiers has it right now, and that's Lamont. She's showing she can shoot from outside or inside.
It was a good steal attempt by the Lady Bulldogs. It'll remain Skiers' possession. Again, we're just underway here. We're at a nice halftime. It's a nice atmosphere here. Not a full house, but a lot of fans here to watch their Bulldog basketball teams.
Got the band here tonight. Band doing a great job from Moffat County. Got the cheerleaders here tonight. Good crowd for this 2017 opener.
And especially as cold as it is, record low temperatures. Shoot, it showed minus 33 this morning when I got up, and I just wanted to pull the sheets back over my head and go back to sleep.
Inside to Baker, turnaround jump shot, no good. Loose ball picked up by Duzick, and she'll finish the deal. 28-12. 6:53 left in the third period.
I like to call her Windex because she can clean the glass. Kipper. Nice shot by Aspen, though, as they come right back up the court.
First points for Livy Carr and the Skiers.
King wide open baseline tray, and it's two. She drilled that one, and let's see if she can heat up here. She's one of those scorers that, man, when she gets it going, you just cannot stop her. So 30-14, 6:24 remaining in this third period. Good defense by the Bulldogs.
Hamilton tries to get it inside to Duzick, tipped out of there by Sanchez.
Lady Bulldogs, this time they're going to go ahead and have Alex Hamilton inbound it. Set play, look, they just throw it into Duzick. Looked like she was hacked. No call.
Loose ball picked up by the Bulldogs, thrown away now. And baseline to baseline is Lamont, but she's not able to convert. And the Bulldogs will pick it up and bring it right back.
So great defense again. Same type of play that we had on the other end. Here we go, King again. And she's dropping bombs.
32-14, Bulldogs lead. Timeout Skiers. 5:44 left. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
Here we go, Aspen inbounding. 5:44 remaining in the third period. Lady Bulldogs up 32-14.
And a steal by Hamilton. She'll take it all the way by herself, puts it in, and got a player down on the court and a timeout. Nice steal by Hamilton. It's MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. Skiers will throw it in. Moffat County starting out this second half. Great, Shane. I mean, what a job. They came in, putting some points on the board in a hurry, and really holding the Skiers back. And I think every time we've said something tonight, then the other team responds. It's free throws, it's shots, it's three-pointers, it don't matter.
I'm not alone, at least, you know. And but hey, great competition, some great student athletes out here. Bulldogs tried the three-point shot, no go. Good rebound by Aspen Skiers, and 34-16 right now. Steamboat drives the baseline. I said Steamboat. See, I'm losing it now too.
And
Aspen
shot
drives
by
the
Aspen.
baseline.
Going to be Lupi, or you said Lupi, or Lupe.
Yes.
Lupe, I knew. Third time's a charm. Lupe with a nice shot from the baseline and gets the Skiers to 18.
And King tries the baseline trifecta and an air ball. And this is the first time now in a very long time, Kip, or Mr. Have, I should say, that Aspen is actually more than half of our score. You know, earlier we were saying they're half of what we have, but now they've moved one over that. 34-18. Let's see if we can drop this three. No, in good rebounding position. So fundamentally, Aspen is doing everything they can possibly to just stay in this game. They're doing a good job of it.
Good defense by the Bulldogs. Getting the trap near the baseline. And almost pull away with the turnover. Subs in for the Bulldogs. For the first time tonight, I see J.C. McDiffett coming on for the Bulldogs. Got Samuelson out there now. Duzick, Hamilton, and Bernice.
There's a long shot by Aspen. It's off, but a great rebound. Misses that putback. Aspen with another rebound.
Another rebound. So many extra attempts. Aspen, you said it, Shane. They're getting in good position and getting a few rolls, a few bounces that are going their way and taking advantage of it.
And, you know, we've talked, this coach for Aspen, he's a great guy. Nice pass down low, but it's a stuff. And now they're going to call jump ball.
Nice job by Samuelson. Quick job getting her hands on that ball and causing the jump ball.
And what I was going to say, finishing that point, the Aspen coach is a really good guy, and he's trying to build something there with his Lady Skiers program. And if you told him, hey, we'll give you 3 minutes and 30 seconds left in the third period and you'll be down 34-20, he would have said, deal.
3:20.
You know what? That was a beautiful drive going left to right, banks it in. The bank was open, and you can't say she wasn't attempting the bank there. It was a beautiful drive. 34-22. Mr. Hafey, 12-point lead. This is the closest this game has been in a very long time. And there we go. Finally breaks the ice. And that's number 5. Breaks the ice.
There you go. 36-22, just under 3 minutes.
Let's see what Aspen does now. Oh, and they throw it away. So that full court press you were saying forces a turnover. Time for our Lady Bulldogs to get it going. Nice in pass to the lower part of the key. Wide open. Oh, and she's off on that one.
Rebound to the Skiers. Sanchez again. We've said her name a lot. She's playing well for the Skiers tonight.
And again, all they can do is put themselves in the best positions to set themselves up for success. And there we go. Hamilton does a great job stealing that ball from their point guard. Throw it up, and Samuelson showing great ability to pull it back out. Great patience there. It wasn't there, so let's run the offense. Right at 2 minutes remaining here in the third period. Bulldogs with a 14-point lead, trying to pass it around the key.
Hamilton, three-point shot. Trifecta, it's good. 39-22, 1:52 left in the third.
And obviously, it must be the shoes. And this pressure now that our Lady Bulldogs are putting on, I think that upset them a little bit that Aspen got that close to them. And there's a foul down low, though. So the best way to stay close to a team, make them foul you, stop the clock, make your free throws.
Foul will send Sanchez to the line. Foul's going to be on Duzick, just her first tonight.
And earlier, yeah, she did that earlier, put it in nicely. That time does not draw medal. That time she overcompensated, went to the backside. So Bulldogs smart defensively there, make them earn at the free throw line, and 0 for 2 from the line. Now put it inside, open shot for Benice, off the back iron, but Samuelson with a nice rebound. Trying to feed the post down low on the baseline, but it went off of our shoe. Samuelson thought about it. Now inside to Duzick, wide open was Bernice.
Bulldogs getting a lot of good ball movement right now. Under a minute left here in the third. Hamilton, another three-point shot, just off the front of the rim. Rebound Sanchez.
Yeah, we got to find that player that can drop those threes in for us consistently. And we've got a good job right now with King and with Hamilton. They make a pretty good amount of their three-pointers. And so Aspen will be inbounding with 40.8 seconds left. 17-point lead for your Lady Bulldogs. Let's see, we're going to get our first look now. I believe that's Lawton coming in, Bailey Lawton. I did not say Morgan that time.
Bailey Lawton, sophomore. Bailey had a great game earlier. JV had a blowout tonight, and Bailey was a big part of that. Also on the court right now is Quinn Pint for the Bulldogs.
So two of our young future superstars out there getting a chance to get some varsity action. Moving around nicely, and Pint running the point guard right now.
And looks like it went off the foot of a skier, and it did. Bulldogs will keep it with 15 seconds left here in the third.
I'll tell you what, when you're a young player getting some of your first action at the varsity level, the toughest spot to come in is the point guard position. So what we'll do is we'll thank all of our awesome sponsors again here, and we'll be right back. Go ahead, Kipper. We got 15 seconds left here in the third period. Wide open shot here. Lawton throws it up, misses the iron.
Rebound Pint. Lawton cuts across, high pass, isn't able to reel it in. Picked up by the Skiers, and they'll throw it away, and the Bulldogs are going to get another opportunity.
Well, and that's the turnover that'll drive you crazy when you're the Aspen coach. No pressure, no press, and they just make a mental error and throw it away.
Pint to Bernice. She puts up the three, and it's good! And there's the buzzer. That's the way you want to end a quarter.
Yeah, that's how you finish the third, by dropping the trifecta.
Hey, folks, say thank you to all of our sponsors. These Moffat County Proud businesses: Bank of Colorado, Severson Supply and Rental, 3B Enterprises, Rocky Mountain Machinery, Cook Chevrolet, Ford and Subaru, Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services, Mountain Air Spray, Colorado Northwestern Community College, GCR Tires and Service, Duran and Pierce Contractors, Craig Family Dental, Chaos Inc., Identity Graphics, McDonald's, EP Associates, Professional Land Surveyors, Bear River Young Life, Rocky Mountain Automotive, and Craig Veterinary Clinic. We'll be right back with the final quarter. It's MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.com and Bulldogs basketball.
So, Kip, we kept that same group man that we ended the third period with, I believe. Yes, so it'll give our young future stars a chance to get some points. There is a nice drive to the hoop, and Samuelson is going to be shooting 2 free throws.
Take the charger. Water.
First shot's off the back iron, keeping that score at 42-22.
Biggest lead of the night for the Bulldogs.
Yep, so they responded after Aspen, and nice rebound there by Bailey Lawton on the missed free throw. We responded after Aspen drew within 12 points. Lawton throws it up, but it's out of bounds.
Looked like a skier maybe got their hand on that one.
Yeah, it's going to be Bulldog ball, as it was. She didn't shoot an air ball. The ball was blocked, causing it to go out of bounds. You breathe a sigh of relief as a player there. I wasn't an air ball. They blocked it. Nice feed inside. The swooping skyhook there attempt, but it's missed, and it's still going to be Lady Bulldogs ball.
Bernice inbounding for the Bulldogs. Looks inside, kicks it out to Lawton. Has a wide open three off the front of the rim, picked up by Bernice, and the Bulldogs will bring it around the top of the key. Quinn will put up a shot. That's off the back iron. Rebound Skiers. And the Bulldogs look like they might get a jump ball, but they're going to get called for the reach.
Wow, yeah, it looked like it was great hustle and just good defense tying up that ball, but called that reach. We talked about that earlier. Anytime you're reaching, sometimes the refs will not give you the benefit of the doubt, and the foul is called. With 7 minutes remaining in the ball game, 42-22, 20-point lead for your Lady Bulldogs. Great defense again as they were pressing hard. And Quinn Pint now with the ball up top. They're going to drop it down low to Lawton. She drives, swooping shot, but she is stuffed. And it's going to be Aspen's ball. You like to see it, Kip, when you get some of these young players in here. It gives them a chance to get some varsity time. And again, now we got a 3-on-1. That's okay. okay, though. Slow it down. Oh, and Aspen does a great job defensively. Now they've got the breakaway. Oh, double dribble, not called. And she puts it in and out. Like cellophane on that rim. And they do call the tie up there.
And the arrow says Aspen ball. 6:25. Bulldogs still up by 20. Final period here. Home opener for the 2017. And Bernice is going to throw it in for the Bulldogs now as the Bulldogs get it back. Over to Quinn.
They give Pint running the point. And if you remember last year, maybe the fastest girl to ever attend Moffat County High School, Kayla Pint.
Not maybe, the records show.
The records do. Not maybe, absolutely. And this is her younger sister, Quinn Pint, and she's a fantastic athlete herself.
Baseline jumper, Bernice, no good. Nice rebound by Quint. She'll put it back up. In there fighting is McDiffit. And we're going to get another jump ball call, and this time it's going to go to Moffat County.
Great hustle right there, and you see these young players with that burst of energy. And now we're going to have two players coming in,
and actually it's going to be, I thought Moffat County was going to get it, but they're not. It's going to go to Aspen. And on the court for the Bulldogs now, we have, let me see who's down there. You got Josie Timmer in for the Bulldogs. We got Brooke Gumber back on the court for the Bulldogs. Josie Timmer, first time on tonight, junior, 5'6". Josie, a great jumper on the track team, came in. I know because I coach her. I'm the jumping coach, and she was one spot away, Shane, last year from making it to the state track meet after coming in completely unranked, and so really improved, did a great job, and going to be excited for a track season with her again this year.
What you're saying is she's got big ups.
She does. She's got, you know, and what really, work ethic. That's what it amounts to. Lots of work ethic, man. Works hard. Right there you see it. Boxes out, gets the rebound. That's what you do when you come in.
You know, I guess our old school days, they say they got great hops out there. Can really elevate, get off the ground. Nice pass. Lawton puts it down in there for the assist. And that is number 23 for our Bulldogs. That's going to be Brooke Gumber, I believe, with their first points of the night. And now your Lady Bulldogs with 5 minutes, 10 seconds left. They have doubled up Aspen again, 44-22.
And blocked out there. Looked like Pint got a little bit of a hand on it. Maybe not. Maybe just an air ball. Must have been an air ball because it went out of bounds. So good defense by Pint nonetheless.
Yeah, Quinn Pint doing a great job now as the youngster. Said the future star, maybe the present time is now. If that makes any sense. Maybe she's the star right now. She's running the point really well and playing great defense.
Nice turnaround jump shot by Gumber. Beautiful. Got that ball, turned around, immediately put it up and finds the bottom of the net.
So at this point, one more shot. She's one shot away from being on fire. NBA Jam style. Good defense again. The steal will go there to Lawton. And the Bulldogs will bring it up the court with 4.5 minutes left and a 46-22 lead. And they have responded very well since Aspen dropped that lead to 12 early in the third period. And Lawton just drives to that hoop again. She's going for it, but no fouls being called, and they're going to say that it is Aspen ball. And so there will be no clock stoppage here. Looking for a second like there's going to be a timeout, and there will be a timeout. So we'll be right back here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM.
4:17 left, Shane. 46-22, Bulldog lead. And tied up once again. Oh no, they're going to call the foul. And that's going to be on Pint. And Aspen will throw it in from underneath. Not many fouls in this game. Really a clean game by both teams. Right now you got 4 on the Bulldogs and only 1 on the Skiers.
Sure, and you end up wondering, I mean, they just let them play. And like I said earlier, I love that. I like to see the ebb and flow. I like to see enough play for there to be things set up for you so you can actually see the ebb and flow happen. And if there's too many fouls called, you can never see game flow. Tonight we've seen the game flow.
Steal by Timmer. She throws it over to Pint, and Pint will put it down. 48-22, Bulldog lead. Beautiful steal and transition by the Bulldogs.
Great job. The first points of the night for Quinn Pant. So she's doing it all now. She's got points, she's got an assist, she's got a rebound, she had a block, and she even had a foul. So all of it. Would that be you go try, quad? What's after quad? What was 5? Fivefecta? The Fivefecta. Nice view. And Bailey Long gets hammered.
She gets trucked by 2 semis coming through, and she was caught in the middle.
And that never say die attitude. She just continues. She drives hard to the hoop. Let's see, the inbound goes to her. Is she going to shoot in? No. Nice little putback. Here she's open. Foot on the line. Ooh, misses everything there. And that time it was not blocked. So out of bounds on the Bulldogs. But tell you what, you've got to just be ruthless as a shooter. Come right back and keep shooting no matter what. 2:57 left. Bulldogs up 48-22. Earlier we were talking about when something happens defensively. Oh, good job by Pant again. They look like a good tie-up. And we were saying how defensively you got to have a short memory. Same thing when you're shooting. If you miss, you got to have that short-term memory that's not there. Just keep shooting. And it looked like they did actually call the foul there. So no tie-up.
Aspen will bring it in. Under 3 minutes left in this final period. For all intensive purposes, the Bulldogs are going to hold on and pick up another conference victory. Got their first one down there at the Pepsi Center against the Coleridge Titans.
Yeah, you know, the way this league is set up this year now, conference league, whatever you want to call it, we look really good to probably win our part of it. But on the other side, you have some very good, tough teams also. Hey, nice pass. Way to see when somebody's wide open. And for your Bulldogs, Brooke Gumber puts in another basket. So right now, we look good to win our side. On the other side, you've got some other really good teams that will meet down the road. Let's see what happens. We can get better all year long, and you never know what happens in the tournament. There's the shot, and it's missed. A nice inbounds pass there, or a nice pass down low from Pant.
.209 left in this final period.
Oh, in and out. Almost the third straight shot there for number 23, Mrs. Brooke Gumber. And you had a lot of realignments go on in this past offseason, this past summer, Kip, where you had different teams go up, go down. Leagues changed who's in them and not. Football had happened, baseball, and in this basketball league also. The constant evolution of the Colorado High School Activity Association. Good rebound there by Pant also. Probably the best game this year. Quinn Pant shoots it, and she drops it in for the trifecta. Oh, they give her 2. Must have been the foot barely on the line, but that was pure as the driven snow for Quinn Pant. Nice shot. Aspen throws up the 3. It's off the back iron. Good rebound. Pant with another rebound. She's a stat machine tonight. She brings it up again. Give a shout out to her sister there at CSU. She had to return earlier this last week. Those athletes don't get nearly as long of a break as us normal kids. The shot.
By Bernice.
Boom.
And she just turns around with a big grin on her face. I'd be smiling after that too.
The catch says,
great
well,
shot.
I was open, coach. Yes.
55 seconds left.
And so as we approach the end of this Lady Bulldog game, the first one since we had our games at the Pepsi Center right before Christmas, as the Bulldogs commit a foul, you can say that things that we're looking for are happening. Things are looking better. And I like where we're at right now. And as this season goes along, we know where we need to get to and who we need to do it.
With this win, the Bulldogs will move to 2-0 in the Western Slope Conference.
And again, with new faces as starters, girls that have been there but haven't always been starters, and with a new coach, it's a feeling out process, and I like where we're at right now.
Rebound to Gumber. Back to Quinn. She'll take it down the court for the Bulldogs. 30 seconds left. Almost stolen there by the Skiers, but picked up by Pent.
Bulldogs are happy right now with this 31-point lead now. Pent dives to the floor, and we had a timeout. Good timeout by the Bulldogs. Perfectly timed.
Coaches for the Bulldogs doing a great job. Head coach Kinley Nebeker, first-year coach for the Bulldogs. Joe Payton, assistant coach, been around for years. Joe always doing a great job, knows his basketball, that's for sure. New coaches to the Bulldogs as well, Jesse LaRose, Tanya Twitchell, and Shaylin Steffen, all helping out these Lady Bulldogs. 12 seconds left. This is MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. And Quint will bring it in and try to eat up the rest of the clock, and we'll see what happens.
Hey, we're right now, folks, into this game. Joined for a second by our Bulldogs boys head coach. Always nice to hang out with Hamilton. So we are in the game. What a great performance by your Lady Bulldogs as they defeat the Aspen Skiers 54-23 here on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM. And we'll be back here in a moment with your boys basketball, your Bulldogs basketball team. But don't forget, all of our awesome sponsors. Here we go. Bank of Colorado. There's only one. Severson Supply and Rental. 3B Enterprises. Sand, Rock, and Gravel Products. Rocky Mountain Machinery. Your local Kubota dealer. Machines that move mountains. Cook Chevrolet, Ford, and Subaru. Mountain West Insurance and Financial Services. Mountain Air Spray. Colorado Northwestern Community College. Home of the Spartans. GCR Tires and Service, your local tire destination in Craig. DMP, that's Duran and Pierce Contractors. Craig Family Dental. Chaos Inc. Identity Graphics. McDonald's, I'm loving it. Epp and Associates, Professional Land Surveyors. Bear River Young Life. Rocky Mountain Automotive. And Craig Veterinary Clinic. Thank you to all these sponsors that have made it possible for us to be here, bringing you all of this action on MOFFATCOUNTYPROUD.COM, and we'll be right back.
I'm here with Coach Kinley Nebeker. Big win tonight, Coach. What were some of the things that you saw? You know, after you got a long break, right? You get the long break over Christmas. What are some of the things that you really thought that the girls did well tonight, even after such a long break?
You know, I think that we rebounded well. I think that's probably one of the better rebounding games statistically that we've had. So that was good. Offensively, we ran through our stuff pretty well. We were pretty patient when they dropped down to that zone the second half. We were decently patient, and I was happy with that. We shot the ball pretty well during when we had our first team in. Overall, I was pretty happy with how things went.
Yeah, and it seemed like the girls were really like you had them when they get it across the timeline, and you would say, hey, let's slow it down, let's run that offense, and it seemed like they did it pretty well.
Yeah, they picked up the system pretty well. We run something pretty different than what they have in the past, and so what we're trying to do is really impose our will offensively on as far as our offense goes. They've been picking that up pretty well, so we're excited by how far they've been.
All right, and you know, one of the things that always worries me as a coach myself is when you have that long break over Christmas, you come back and you're worried. What are the things that you need to focus on now as the season really is full steam ahead?
You know, we focus so much on getting the system in, getting them to understand the system, and we focus so much on really the hustle and physicality that I want to see from the girls, that now it's just, at this point in time, it's just tuning things up. We've really got everything that we want to have in, which is pretty cool. This time of year for basketball, have everything in that you want to have. So now we're just tweaking things, and we're just tuning things up and making sure they understand and making sure that they understand their options. And now what's really exciting is when they start to take the system and be athletes within the system. Because we talk a lot about that it's not just about being a robot and going here and going there, but now they start to understand that they can be an athlete within it, and that's exciting.
It is exciting, and it's exciting to watch. It was a great game tonight. I was really surprised at how well the girls picked it up after the break. That was fun to watch. What's up next for the Bulldogs, league-wise and down the road?
So down the road, our next game we've got Grand Junction Central, which is a 5A team. Obviously playing up 2 divisions, that's pretty big for us, and I'm excited about that possibility. I think that that's a big game for us, at least from the RPI perspective, at least. So I'm excited to see where that goes. And then moving forward through the league, we've got Grand Valley coming up, Assault coming up, and a few of those teams that are kind of middle of the league. So it's really going to show us where we're at as we move through this.
So Coach, you mentioned RPI, a new system that they're doing in a lot of the sports. Some of our viewers may not be exactly familiar with that, and I know you probably might not be as well, but how does that kind of work? Give us just the basics of how the RPI
So basically with the RPI system, the way that I understand it at least, is it's a great way for us to be able to I guess you think of it like golf, to be able to take in somebody's,
your handicap.
Thank you. Handicap teams according to who they're playing and what they've got going on. And so, like for instance, if you've got a team that's playing 1As, they're 3As and they're playing 1As the whole time, then that's not gonna bode well for them in the RPI. Where if you're playing up and you're playing good teams that are winning, then that's gonna affect you in a good way.
Quality of opponent.
Yeah, quality of opponent.
Absolutely. Right on. That makes sense. So one of those things, we'll see how it washes out. Bulldogs are playing great. Coach, good job tonight. Congratulations and thanks for being with us.
Appreciate it. Thank you.